Okay. So you guys, hi, this is your girls Kills. Usually my content is a bit different, but I'm getting older in age, so therefore my content is starting to change a little bit. So usually on my channel, I'm not consistent, which is something that I'm going to change and I'm going to get more consistent on the things that I do on my channel, but usually I talk about shoes. Um, this is a bit different, and I felt the need to do it because I had a few conversations with a few different people. Of course, um, it's kind of smart to have the same conversation with different people to see their perspective on things. Now, you're not going to always agree with everything that they say, which is, perfectly fine. That's life. But my issue is people having an issue that you have an opinion. That's the problem I'm having. So while I don't agree with their opinions on certain things, whatever, hypothetically, but let's just say, for instance, I don't agree with them. I'm not gonna bash them for believing whatever they want to believe. They can have it. It ain't gonna change nothing on how I believe. So anywho, excuse me, y'all. So basically, this conversation is about the image consultant, uh, relationship guru. I don't know. Kevin Samuels. Don't care for the guy. Now, we do have another guy named Derek Jackson that, speaks highly of Black women all the time. Do I agree with him? Most of the time, no. So that's just showing you that I'm not biased to one thing or another. I'm coming from just being a person in general. Not only am I a woman, I am human. So it's like that's really I'm open to listen, really. So basically I don't agree with Kevin Samuels because of the way they people say he speaks the truth. Have I heard maybe a thing or two out of all the foolery that he said that may have made sense? Yeah, you can find good stuff out of BS all the time. It's not unheard of. But do I agree with majority of the things he say? No. So being that I don't agree with majority of the things that he say, it rubs me the wrong way to even entertain his nonsense because he's speaking from a place of bitterness. That's what I truly believe. Okay, so let's just say this, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I say that. What if a woman got on the phone, but a woman get on social media as they sometimes do, and all dudes ain't nothing, and men ain't no good men. Okay, y'all men quick to say, hey, you know what I'm saying? You just ain't made the work, man. Maybe you need to switch up some things that you're doing. Maybe you need to stop doing this, XYZ. It's like y'all become relationship gurus overnight, like overnight. Okay. So when a man bashes a woman, oh, it's facts. He's speaking the truth. They can't handle it. Okay. Let's say if that's so. Listen how he speaks to women. Would you want somebody to speak to your mother that way? Or your daughter, you know, or your cousin or your niece or something like that, or your sister? Would you want a dude to just come up to them and tell them because you're a single parent, you should just lower your standards basically to nothing? You shouldn't want better for yourself, or you should just settle. Right. So keep that same energy. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you right or you wrong. What I'm saying is you can't pick and choose who you have that energy with. That's all I'm saying. And who are you to tell me how I feel, what I feel like I deserve? Just because my reality ain't your reality, that don't make it not less important or less real, right? Um, the reason why it bothers me a lot is that it is coming from a Black male. That's very, very like, it's sad because I've said something in the past. The people that hate Black women the most are the Black men, or I said some of the sort of, black men do the black women the worst. And some I said along those lines. I have to go back and look it up because I don't remember verbatim. But I got a lot of backlash against that. And it's facts. You know what I'm saying? The people that has treated me the worst in my life have been the black men. They have. Have I dated outside of my nationality? Yes, I have. Have I been treated differently? Yes, I have. So I feel like the people that's treated me the worst has been my own skin color. It's sad, but it is what it is. The people that listen to the guy, Kevin, Sam, I don't even really want to say his name and give him any more promotions, but y'all know who I'm talking about. I feel like they're broken because when you listen to broken people or you're agreeing with something that ignorant, you have to be broken. You're looking for somebody that's gonna stroke your ego while you broken, or you still dreading over that one relationship that you messed on with, or a recent relationship that has failed. You're broken from that because men expect the women to just pick up our feelings, glue that shit back together, and keep it moving. But they're allowed to be broken for the rest of their life over one person, and it gives them like it validates why they treat all women like trash, regardless if they deserve it or not. If they deserve it, then that's fine. If not, that's not okay. That's not okay. Um, it's like really, really, really sad. It's really sad because I'm the type of person that just feels like I want to have hope in my own community. Like I want that to know, but I don't know if we're gonna treat each other like we treat each other bad and we was all born with the same struggle. And that's what I don't understand. Like we just be so envious and stuff like that. We don't all start out like that. We don't. Um, I feel like you let the media feed into how you should feel, how you should look, how you should be, like whatever, instead of just going your own way. I don't look at people having more than me as something to be envious of. I look at it as motivational. Because if you want to get to where they're at, I mean, ask them how the fuck they get there. Excuse me, how did they get there? So, there's that, and I just like, okay, I had posted an ad for iPad and the Apple Pencil, whatever, like that, because I had ended up getting me a new iPad, so I was selling my one, that I had. So I priced it at $350 because I was doing the Apple Pencil with it. Mind you, I don't use any of this stuff. Like I probably use stuff for like a week or so and get bored with it, and who knows. But I sold it to this man. It was this white guy, and he was like, "Well, I offer you 300." And I was like, "Cool." So, because that's really what I wanted. But you got to price up. So when they bargain, you know how to go. So we set up a time and a date, whatever. Everything went smoothly with that because this story really, it doesn't have any more to do with that person. Okay, so this other guy comes through, and this black guy, he offered me 150. I was like, bro, do you really think I'm gonna sell you that for 150? It's not an old generation, like it's not. So what? No. So I'm like, it be your own people. And my simple response is if whatever I post, you can't afford the price or at least close to it, then you don't need to respond because what you're not gonna do is lowball me. Who are you to tell me that I should take $200 whole off my price? Why would I choose you over the person that just asked me to drop the price $50? That make it make sense. Make it make sense. Yeah, like this live was something that I probably should have done a long time ago, but my content, when I started this channel, my content was really on makeup. I didn't do many videos, but it was really on makeup, hair, wigs, whatever, and sneakers. I try to go the direction of sneakers now. While I do collect a lot of sneakers, I mean, if you have questions about it or you want to know something or how to get something, if I do know, I'm gonna tell you, but or whatever. But other than that, that's really not gonna be my direction. I am getting older. My mind is starting to, you know, think a different direction. And I see constant BS within my community in general when it comes down to men, how men treat women, and even how some of the women treat the men. Because I'm not gonna leave y'all out either. I can hear y'all. I'm not gonna leave y'all out either. It is some women that's just like totally out of line. So I do want to touch bases on all that. I'm very, very neutral on this situation, which means to me that I don't take sides when it comes down to certain things. I'm not a feminist at all. Um, none of that stuff. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. There's a difference. So it's a lot. It's a lot that, you know, yeah, we gotta touch bases on. So I'm basically doing this live to really introduce and kind of give you a snippet of what my channel is now going to be. I am definitely going to treat this channel and try to participate in more lives. Hopefully people will start to recognize the lies and decide they want to participate in that. I'm going to try to do a lot of Q&A in my lives. Um, Basically, they do have a chat. So if you have any questions or anything, topics you feel like I should be speaking on, or you want me to talk on, or you want some advice on, there you go. Type it in the chat room. That's fine. So basically what I'm going to do on my channel, instead of making a lot of videos, what I'm going to do is do a lot of lives to where I can interact with the people out there. If you are watching and you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of Q&A, a lot of storytelling, as well as a lot of just, you know, in general, talking about different things. Politics is something I'm not really huge on because it's a very sensitive situation. So I don't really get too much into politics. I will speak on it, which is just strictly my opinion on this situation. A lot of it is not facts. It's just how I feel. So that's why I don't get into it's a touchy situation because you can't even really speak on how you feel with the situation without somebody get mad. So I don't really do a lot of politics. I will. Relationship advice, I can give it. I don't particularly call it relationship advice. I call it advice for that particular person because whether it helps your relationship or not, I don't know. But if it's going to help you directly and you have the issue, then that's fine with me. So I will do that. Basically, it's whatever question you ask me, whatever subject it really has to do on. Most likely, I will answer it. If it's a subject that I'm uncomfortable with, then I'll just tell you I'm not. You know, I'm not. But I just basically just wanted to do this live to give you a snippet of what my channel is now about to turn around into. Now, would I do occasional reviews on sneaker? Yes, because in my heart, I'm a sneakerhead. But you know, I also have this other stuff inside of me that I would love to talk about, and that's the direction that we're going. So y'all have a good day, okay?